hamburger juice. It's your boy, Smoke Screenless Pride.
Jesus loves you. Jesus loves you, fam. Now, we're going to take off the Jesus hat, put it to the side, and BAM! Alright, fam, we're going to talk about my last pickups of the year. I know it's officially 2026, but I got these a couple of days before. So we're going to talk about Moss Man. We're going to talk about Evil Lynn. And finally, we're going to talk about Duncan, aka Heman's right hand man. Man at Arms, baby. And this is the 2000X line. I really love the cartoon. And these guys are on the origin line, but they're a little bit bigger. Again, but they move good. They look good. I just wish they had double joints, but I understand what's going on with the origin line. If you want the double joints, you gotta go up to the Masterverse, or you gotta spend the big bucks for the Mondos that's coming out. Eagerly anticipating the He-Man and the Clawful. So for right now, this is going to give me my 2000X fix, and you're going to see I have a few of the other 2000Xs in there, and I'm also got a couple of customs in there as well, fam. But let's get down to these guys, family. And right now, what you're getting is a little slow motion. And here we go. First of all, I want to say that the artwork looks good on the Evil Lynn, and it's showing you from the episode where it says as seen on the beginning, where the Masters and the Evil Warriors, they're battling, and it's a nice depiction of Evil Lynn. It looks like she does in the cartoon. You can see Skeletor and others and Tila in the back. Hopefully Tila will be coming with the next wave. Then right here, I'll go ahead with Duncan, and you can see he looks good as well. It's also from Ash Lessons On, where you have Adam in the background, you have Cringer, you have Clawful, you have Beastman. Evelyn's at the top, and she got all those, she's got like some rock, what was it? It was in one of those episodes, earlier episodes, where she cast a spell and had all these rocks flying down. They were like on fire or stuff like that. But anyway, looks good, fam. Finally, we have Moss Man, and he looks exactly like he does in the cartoon. You see there's Evil Seed in the background. You see Oracle in the background. He has that episode where I talk about as seen on Oracle's Garden. It would have been nice. Like I was saying, it would have been nice if they gave us something like this to attach to him. That would be real cool. It looks kind of like the one from the Masterverse. Of course, the color is different, and right here you can see that how everyone looks. You can see he has a different kind of weapon right here, and right here you can see right there is definitely different than this right here. I think that would have been a lot cooler to me. But anyway, let's get down to the get down, fam. Also with Duncan, you see he comes with his mace here and here. Of course, it's you saw it in the big picture right there. He got his mace, but I given something of an add-on to him as well to give a better look with Man at Arms and congruence with how he does things on the show. Next to the mace, I gave him a weapon that's right up there with the mace. It's just as important in regards to the 2000X show. Now you can see right here that Evelyn just comes with her staff again. Right here, just the staff. It would have been nice if they gave another effect. Something like that would have been real cool if they. But I have something that I've come up with to use that will kind of give the illusion of her doing something of this sort, fam. So right now, this is just me just messing around with my custom Evil Warriors and some actual 2000X figures. Also, there's a couple of 2000X figures that are from the classics. So you have Evil C that's right here. You'll get a better look at him right there. You actually have the original 2000X Skeletor right here. This is the Beastman. I've shown these before, but this is Beastman right here from the Masterverse line. But all I did was I just took the fur and I took the head and I put it on this body because, of course, Beastman was real big on the show. I wanted him to be real bulky. Then this is the Masterverse Clawful, but he has the there was a 2000X head pack, and this head was part of the 2000X head pack. Clawful was in there. So was Whiplash. So try not to knock stuff over right here. So there's Clawful, and there's Whiplash right there from the 2000X head pack. There was also Buzz Off. Can't remember who else right now, but for now, these are my 2000X's because they're a lot bigger. As they were on the show, I wanted them to be more imposing. And here's the classic Evil Seed, and y'all may say that, well, these guys are out of scale and this and that, they don't fit with them. Hey, however you feel is however you feel. I like it the way they are. If they make hopefully they'll make an Evil Seed that's a little bit smaller. And I mean, it is what it is. I'll definitely grab that guy, but for now, he'll fall in line with these other guys. But Whiplash, Beastman, and Clawful were bigger on the show, and I like the size that they are. And Evil Seed will have to just work because he is the 2000X version, Evil Seed. And this is the actual new 2000X Triclops, and he does look good. This just irritates me. I have to look at the show again. It being so short, that just irritates me a lot. And then another thing is right there, he doesn't have the black pieces behind the back. He just has those green little knee pads, but it looked weird without the wraps going around him. And this didn't come with him. This came with that Star Wars figure. I can't remember this girl's name, but she had a twin in the show. And so this came from her. Also, I took the belt that she had around there. It got a little jacked up getting it off. But it worked out pretty good for me because I was able to take it and put it around Triclops' shoulders, and then that way I had a place to put an electrical device for him to hold. Slide that bad boy in there, and now, as you can see right here, it has a lid, but I can't close it. But it is what it is. It's no big deal to me. I like how it goes. That I have something that he can use as some form of computer to do the things he needs to do. And right here, you can see it's slightly open right here and I cut a little spot. I cut a little spot right here for the sword to go in because I don't know why they didn't give him a sheath, like a place to slide the sword in like they did with Heman. They could have did that. I don't know. They didn't do that, I think, with the Skeletor as well. But it's neither here nor there. Let's move on to the guys that I really want to talk about. So right now I got them battling against someone, and that someone that they're battling is the faceless one, none other than Evil and his Pops. As you can see right there, fam, she doesn't come with that effect. She doesn't come with that staff, but I think it looks great. The purple popping off of her purple, and I think that staff looks a little bit better. Alright, so the reason why I'm using this Evelyn's staff from the Masterverse instead of this one is for one, and of course now it's not going to do it. It kept spinning. It was like it was too heavy. So I like to have it so it's kind of like in the middle. And there you go. So you see that? So like that, I like it to be like this, and then the hands were a little bit too rubbery. So that didn't work for me. So what I ended up doing was I have this effect piece that has a hand attached to it, and you might say, hey man, that's a man's hand, but the peg fits right there, fam, and I think it looks great. It looks great holding it like that. I think that's a great effect, and this came from the Master Wong and Doctor Strange 2-pack. It came out earlier this year, I believe, and it's the comic version. So it was that one, and then also it had this one right here. And what I did was I took the paint off the hands. Like, it don't really matter because of the fact that it's the purple. The purple matches, and then I took this effect piece right here. Hold on a sec. This effect piece right here, and I just wrap that bad boy around to give it that illusion. And voila, that's what I got. I think it looks good to me, maybe not to you, but I like it. And then in different lights, the crystal that's right here, that's encased of the claws, so to speak, it kind of looks like it's lighting up depending on the light that you have on it. And then if you turn it to the side, fam, I think that looks real good. I think the purple of this effect matches real well with the staff right there. And to me, that's just to me. I mean, it is what it is. The others may work fine with other people, but I've been trying and it doesn't work. And this hand right here is not the other hand. It's just another random hand I had that I threw on there. The other hand is this one right here, which shows her doing whatever, but I like this right here. I keep the other hands for when she's not doing anything, and then I just swap both of the hands so that the sizes match and everything like that. But that's the upgrade that I did for Evil Lyn, and again, I think that looks great. I definitely like that. I definitely will be keeping that and swapping that around from that effect to this effect right here, to where she has her actual hands that came with it, fam. Now, I will say the staff is nice. Of course, it's lacking some color, but hopefully I can use it for another Evil Lyn somewhere down the line. But for now, this staff right here is for this Evil Lyn. And I think this is a great shot of her blocking the bolt that's coming down, and she's using it kind of like a shield. And I mean, it just looks good, fam. It just looks good. Let's move on to the next fig. Alright, now we have Duncan, aka Man-at-Arms, and he looks good. The only thing I would say, fam, is that he's a little bit too tall for me. He is too close to being like the exact same height as Heman. I think they messed up right there. It should be a lot more noticeable that Heman is taller than Man-at-Arms. If you put him right here, see right there, they got it wrong on the height right there. Man-at-Arms, I mean, look at this. I mean, Man-at-Arms should be significant, not like, he should be a little bit smaller than He-Man. They should not be the exact same height. It should be very noticeable that He-Man is bigger than Man-at-Arms. That's one minute gripe I have. Second thing is, he doesn't have anywhere to hang his mace, or it should be, I mean, something. They could have put like a little clip or something to snap on. They could have had something where you can just hook it right there, and that would have been fine. Didn't have to be nothing fancy, but they could have did that. Missed opportunity. Now he is missing some of the Tom Selleck Magnum PI of the stash right there in the corner. Right there, he's missing some of the coloring right there, but again, not that big a detail, but it does look like his stash is crazy. Other than that, this is a nice figure. The head sculpt looks good. He looks like the figure. I do like that this is able to swivel the shoulder piece. I do like that. Now, the one thing that I felt that they should have gave him, of course, having the mace is the main thing, but this right here from the 2000X, I think would have been nice if they had that in there, because he's always using this. He's always busting at some people with this right here. Very nice. They gave him one in the classics that's slightly, I mean, it looks like this is slightly different, but this is from the actual 2000X, and I've given that to him as an upgrade. Now, so that it stays in pretty good, I turn his hand upward like this, and I kind of have it so it's going up, and then I just slide it in there so it can be a little bit more snug. Oop, now it's not catching. Oh, that turned. Now it's not in there. Hold on. Okay, I didn't have it in there more. Now it's in there snug, as you can see. It's in there snug, and to me that looks good as well. That's one of his main weapons that he has on the show. And yeah, I think that looks real good, fam. So he has his mace and he has his cannon. Looking good. Man-at-Arms looking good. His two primary weapons on the show. Last but certainly not least, we have Moss Man, and the fig looks good. It definitely looks like he did from the 2000X. I like the way everything looks on this guy. Nice representation. I think he looks great. Absolutely great. I like how they gave him some vines on him. I'm very pleased. The only thing I have a slight issue with is that they gave him this weapon right here. I can't even remember if he used this in the show or not. Probably did. But it slides in easily. But like I said in the beginning, they gave us this right here. They gave us Moss Man using that effect right there, going at Evil Seed. I would have liked something like that, but I have a alternative to that as well, fam. Now I have extra Moss Mans. You can get a bunch of them from the Ross, and this effect is from that Moss Man. This can fit this Moss Man right here. I know the colors are slightly off, but hey, it is what it is. All his colors aren't exactly the same as it is. And if you look at the belt, it's kind of close to the design of the belt and kind of close down here. So, that being said, pop that off. And it fits. Now, it is going to be slightly heavy, so you're going to have to balance it. Right here, you can see he's standing up, no problem, holding that. And again, it looks nice. Him going against Evil Seed, giving you a closer look. You just gotta balance his legs a little bit, and then there you go, fam. Work it out. and that'll give you a nice alternative as well with using Mossman. Alright fam, so tell me what you think about the upgrades. Are they a pass? Are they a grab? Should I have left them the way they were? Or do you think these definitely made the figures look better? Do you not even care about Mode 2? Do you not even care about 2000X? Do you think the OG 80s is the only ones that matter? Or are you all about the Masterverse? Or do you just like them all, fam? Let your boy know. And like a fat kid in dodgeball, I'm out, baby. And don't forget to like and subscribe. One last time, hitting you with the slow motion. I think they all look great to me, but these additions to them took them over the top and made them look even better. I especially love what I did with Evil Lynn, fam.